All right, guys. Hi, welcome. We got a good group today. I thought there wouldn't be this many people, but this is good. And a lot of Belgian warm bloods. Very happy about that. Yeah, it is party time. Okay, so so this is our last clinic of the year actually. I don't think we're gonna do any clinics in December. We're just gonna chill in December. So this is the last clinic. And we're gonna just be focusing on equitation today. I don't think we've had an equitation clinic yet. Um, there's like a lot of very similar things to hunters, but there are some slight differences between hunters and equitation. So we're gonna go over that today. Obviously, we're mainly gonna focus on over fences. We're not really gonna talk about flat at all. Because we've already kind of had flat class clinics, and those really are pretty much the same across the board. So we're not gonna go over that again. And we do have that uploaded on our YouTube for anyone to watch. And we will be recording this clinic as well. So this is your regular reminder that this is recorded. So so be careful what you say. um, but yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So does anyone have any questions before we get started? Or anything that they want us to focus on at all today? I mean, I've got a couple things down, but like for example, we're gonna kind of focus on what is unique about over fences equitation, as far as like inside turns and stuff like that. Halting, trot jumps, those are like the big things. Ooh, opening and closing circles. Yeah, we can do that. You do, so in equitation, there will be opening and closing circles sometimes, not always, just like any other course, but it's not like a derby where you never do a circle. So there may be some times where you need a circle, but I can demonstrate that. Yeah, screen delay. We can like touch on that today, but we did a clinic on screen delay. I think it was, I don't know. I don't think it was the last one we did, but I think the one before that. So that's up on our YouTube also if you need more about screen delay. But we're not going to focus on that just because it's such a big topic. But I will touch on it for sure. Yeah, but there is a clinic specifically about screen delay. I think it was the like hunter over fences clinic. I'm pretty sure. But we like talked about that in detail for most of the clinic, so that was good one to watch. But yeah, if you have any questions along the way, just feel free to ask them in say chat, or if it won't let you say it, you can ask in the call chat in Discord. I'll like try to keep an eye on that, but yeah, so so I'm gonna have you guys just warm up on your own while I kind of just like talk as I usually do for the beginning portion. So yeah, go ahead and warm up on the flat. You don't have to do any jumping yet. So just walk, trot, canter, both directions. If you're participating. If you're not participating, you're welcome to just either stand in the middle or stand along the outside of the ring. It's up to you. And you don't really have to worry about running into each other because it's not a show. You can do whatever, but this is good practice to try to avoid people if you need it. Oh yeah, you can definitely take photos. Go for it. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of go over the like general what do you call it? Not rules, but like general like the basics of equitation. I'm gonna refer to our judging guidelines a lot. So if at any point you're wondering like what I'm reading off of, it's probably the judging guidelines, which are on our website if you want to like follow along. But yeah, so obviously equitation is very similar to hunters. The main difference is that you want to ride the course more efficiently. So you want to take inside turns if possible. There's usually more challenging there's usually like more challenging parts of the course compared to like a normal hunter course, such as like a trot jump, or sometimes it'll ask you to halt after a certain jump. And there's a very specific way that you should do those things. So we're going to go over that today. And they're usually a little bit longer of a course than like your open hunter division would be. They're usually more like on the level of like a derby course, but like the handy round, you know. But yeah, other than that though, it's judged very similar to hunters. The bulk of your score comes from how centered and straight you are over the jumps. Obviously, screen delay affects that, so that's something to be mindful of. And like when I say that, I just mean that when you're jumping a jump that's on a turn, screen delay will affect like where exactly you jump it on someone else's screen. So you have to basically jump it wider than you think. So like more to the outside of your turn, and that'll compensate for it. I can like demonstrate that later, but we can talk about that when we get to like the inside turn part of the day. But yeah, so yeah, halting trot jumps, we'll get to that. That's like basically the gist of it though. And like I said, sometimes you'll need to do an opening or closing circle. I can demonstrate that once you guys are done warming up. And then we'll get into the jumping. So whenever you guys are ready, you can come back and line up where you guys were at the beginning, like in front of us. But no rush. There's a lot of you. Wow. I'm impressed. All right. I don't think anyone has questions yet. No. Okay. All right. It looks like everyone's almost done. So I'm just gonna quickly go over opening circles because I don't want to like worry too much about those. But so let's say that your in gate was over here. And we'll say that your first jump is the hay bale jump that's like straight ahead of me. So if that was the case in a course, you would definitely want to do an opening circle, but we'll always indicate whether or not you need an opening or closing circle right above the course. Like when we post it in Discord, it'll say if you need it or not, just to make it easier for everyone. So an ideal circle is about 1/3 of the size of most of the arenas. Obviously, this arena is a bit bigger, so for this arena, probably more like 1/4 of the size of the ring is better. You don't want it to be like too big. So I'll show you guys like where about the size would be. And you always want to walk into the ring, and then as soon as you get in the ring, you want to pick up the trot. And then about halfway through the circle, you want to go straight from trot to extended canter. And you want to try to avoid any cantering in there. Obviously, like one step is like fine. Like I'm not gonna, that's not like a huge deal, so don't worry about it. But just don't be that person that's cantering half the circle. So yeah, once you pick up the extended canter and then you just finish your circle and then you go right to your first jump. So it's pretty simple, and then it's the same exact thing, just opposite for a closing circle. So I will demonstrate. Hopefully everyone can see me over here. So this would be me walking in and then picking up the trot right away. And then I would kind of come like around this way, kind of like cut that corner a little bit. I'm probably going to run through you guys just to get an accurate circle. So, sorry. But and then right about here, I would go to the extended canter. Sorry, I'm running through you. Sorry. Oh my god. And then you would just head to your first jump. So was that helpful? Does that everyone understand? They're very simple. All right, awesome. Did I miss any questions? I haven't even been looking at Sage Hat. Oh my gosh. No, okay, we're good. All right, so that's circles. We're just gonna move on from that since that's not the main focus of today. But I'm gonna have you guys warm up over a jump to start. So let's have everyone line up behind me over here. And you can just make a single file line behind me. Kind of just like curl around the rail. Everyone will get a chance to go, don't worry. Oh, that's an orderly blob. I love it. Oh yeah, you can definitely just watch if you want. You don't have to participate. It's totally fine. All right, so I'm gonna have each of you just jump this single outside jump over here. I will demonstrate. It's this furthest one over here. Could everyone see that? I am standing by it also. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. Do you want me to go again? I'll jump in one more time. But I think you guys are good. Do it again. Okay, whoever is first, you can go ahead. I'll let you guys know when to go. So just wait for me to say. And just go at the extended canter, obviously. Try to get as centered as you can be. That was really nice, Jade. I'm going to try to do nicknames today, but no promises. Okay, whoever's next, go ahead. Obviously, this is just a warm-up jump, so, um, you know, no pressure. Nice. A little bit left of center, but very slight. So that was very good. All right, whoever's next, go for it. And as you guys go, you can like move up a little bit since it'll be a bit far away. Very nice, Geo. A little bit left, just like the last person. That was good. Whoever's next, go ahead. You know what? You guys can just go once the person jumps. I think we'll be fine. I'll probably have you wait for the later stuff, but all right, that was nice. Extended canter next time. And you were a little bit crooked, but that was good. Yes, extended canter, if anyone didn't hear me. So that would be 4 up from the standstill. That was very nice. I don't have any complaints about that one. Yeah, we'll touch on screen delay a little bit when we get to the inside turns, which will probably be the last thing we do today. That was very nice on the Gotland pony. Good job. All right, I'm kind of glad that some people don't have the Belgian warm blood. At least, like, we have some variety today. That was very nice. A little bit left of center. That was good. Oh yeah, feel free to just run through me if I'm in your way. Very nice. A little bit to the right of center. Oh my gosh. Wheeze. That was really good, Willow. A little bit left of center. You have to quarantine your imports. That's great. Very nice. That was really nice. No complaints about that one. Really nice. A little bit left of center, but that was very good. Oh, I love the dark bay. So pretty. Very nice. A little bit to the right. I'm just nitpicking, you guys. Don't take it to heart. Everyone's doing great. Yeah, this jump is a little funky. It's like hard to tell the angle if you're not used to it. So that last person, I would definitely turn to the jump sooner because you ended up being a little crooked. That was good. Yeah, same thing there. Definitely turn to straighten out to the jump a little earlier, and that'll set you up a little better. But that was very nice. It'll be really helpful if you guys watch this back on YouTube because you'll be able to see like where you were and like how it looked on my screen. That was very good, but it's kind of the same as the last couple people. Just I would turn a little bit sooner to that jump. Good job, Wheeze. A little bit crooked towards the right, but that was very nice. I think we're almost through the line. That was very nice. That was pretty much perfect. Good job. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot, but my like voice dies when I do clinics. That was very nice. Really, really good. Last but not least, Minnie. Really nice. A little tiny bit to the right of center, but that was great. All right, good warm-up jump. So now I'm going to have you guys do the same jump again, but we're going to work on doing a halt after the jump. So if everyone can come over to the jump, I'm going to demonstrate what a proper halt would look like. So you guys can kind of just like gather like here, kind of. Yeah, and I'll just demonstrate ideal halt. I'll explain it first though. So, because I can never multitask and explain it while I'm doing it. It happens too fast. So on a course, if it wants you to halt after a jump, it'll say it at the bottom usually, and the jump number will have like an asterisk on it, and it'll just say halt after jump 2 or whatever it is. So if that's the case, you're going to jump the jump as you would normally, and then about 1 to 2 strides, actually 2 to 3 strides, I would say. About 2 to 3 strides after the jump, you want to go down to your halt. But the thing is, you want to do so in a realistic way. So that means don't hard stop, don't press X ever, don't press G or whatever it is, the like club view thing to hard stop. Don't ever do that, ever, ever. Because we can usually tell, like when you do that, you kind of just like, you like float into a halt and it looks really bad. So, so don't do that. Ideally you would, at about like 2 strides after the jump, you're going to go into the trot, and then you're going to trot for like a step, and then you're going to go down to the walk for like a step or 2, and then you're going to go down to the halt. So ideally the judge would see the trot and the walk, but obviously with like, you know, the lag and stuff, we might not see it. But like as long as it looks like you were doing so gradually, then you'll be good. So So I'm going to demonstrate as best I can. All right, so about 2 strides, trot, walk, halt. So it's very quick still, but there is a big difference between like slamming down to the halt and like, subtly getting there. So hopefully you guys could kind of see that. It's never about like how quickly you can go down to the halt. And then once you're halted, you want to stay halted for about 3 to 5 seconds. The longer the better. So don't like rush yourself. You want to take like a nice pause, and then after that, you want to go directly up to whatever gait you need to be going, whether that's the extended canter or a trot. So yeah. Usually it's extended canter right after, but sometimes there'll be a trot jump after the halt, so you'll just go up to a trot. But it just depends. So did everyone get that? Are we good? Okay. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm gonna have you guys, sorry, I'm drinking water. I'm gonna have you guys line up where you were before, and we're gonna do that. Oh no, hopefully nobody's crashing. The lag's not like too bad, but no. All right, so yeah, go ahead and line up behind Miss Violet here. So you're gonna do that same jump at the extended canter and then do a nice realistic halt after the jump. This time I'll definitely tell you guys when you can go because it might take a minute. Oh, and if you missed me doing it, you can definitely just you can watch everyone do it who goes before you if you want. Yeah, so ideally you're gonna jump the jump, and then about 2 strides after you're gonna go down to the trot for like a step or two, and then go down to the walk for a step or two, and then down to the halt. And then you pause for like 3 to 5 seconds, and then you can go back up to the extended canter. We'll just do extended canter. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. All right, whoever's first, go for it. God, I need hot tea. That was perfect. Very nice. Good job. I don't really have any complaints. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, if anyone wants to come watch before it's their turn, feel free. That's fine with me. Very nice. I would say maybe walk like a little bit less. I saw like quite a few walk steps, but that was really good. I'd rather see somebody like over exaggerate taking their time to halt than like do it too quickly. So that was good. Whoever's next, go for it. But I have I've literally seen people like hard stop right after the jump, and I'm just like, oh no. So sad. That was nice. I didn't really see any walk steps, but that could have just been the lag. So good job. Also, something to note is it's good to try and stay as straight as you can when you're doing the halt transitions. It'll just like look nicer. Obviously, it depends like on the course. So like sometimes you have to turn because there's like a wall. That was very nice. Good job, Jessica. I'm sorry if I call you by your SSO name and you don't like your SSO name, but I try my best. Very nice. Good job, Wheeze. That was nice. Go ahead, whoever's next. I'm not even gonna critique your guys' straightness. I don't care right now. That was very nice. I would say maybe a little bit more of the walk and trot. That was very nice. All right, whoever's next, go for it. A little bit quick on that one. I would say definitely do a little bit more trotting and walking. But that was nice. So far, everyone's good with their distance to where they start the transitions, if that makes sense. That was very nice. Good job, Willow. All right, go for it. Whoever's next. I'm just running back and forth. It's fine. That was really nice. The only critique would be to keep it extended cantering for like one more stride and then go down to the trot and walk. That was very nice. All right, whoever's next, go for it. I think we're just gonna jump this jump all day today. Yeah, you want to do about 2 to 3 strides. That was good. I would say do a little bit more trot and walk, but that was very nice. Good distance. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Are we gonna do evil rollbacks? Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, if we have time. That was very nice. Good job. Very, very nice. No complaints there. Yeah, so after this, we're gonna probably do a round of trot jumps and then work on a rollback. That was good, Emmy. I would say keep going at the extended canter just a little bit longer, but that was very nice. All right, whoever's next, go for it. Oh my god, that coat is so pretty. I'm just like drooling over the horses today. That was excellent. Very, very nice. I know some people are calling it a buckskin, some are calling it a bay. And I'm just like, I don't even know. Okay, whoever's next, go ahead. I feel like they wanted it to be a really light bay, so I'm just gonna go with that. I mean, a really light bay and a buckskin are almost the same thing, so that was very nice. Very, very nice. Good job. See, I'm preferring it when people are like exaggerating the trot and walk a bit more. So it's really good. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, true. It is a very like warm tone. I say light bay. I think it said light bay in the news too, so very nice. I would say maybe like slightly less walking, but that was nice. Good job. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Oh my god, I feel like so many people are like finding a coat with the warm bloods that like resembles a horse from real life. That was very nice, Geo. The only complaint would be to pause a little longer at the end, but it's fine. Okay, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, the black one is literally almost identical to a horse I used to have. Very sad. I'm kind of sad. It's like happy and sad, you know? Very nice. Good job, Jay. Yep, that was great. No complaints. Whoever's next, go ahead. But yeah, I had a black horse and he had no face marking and he had like really low white points on his legs. It was like very similar to this one. Very nice. Good job, Jade. Whoever's next, go ahead. We've got one more. And anyone that was watching and wants to go, you can go after this person. Very nice, Minnie. Perfect. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, Jay, you can go again. And then we'll move on to our trot jumps. Everyone loves trot jumps. That was very nice. I would say maybe walk like a tad bit longer, but that was very good. All right, Jay, go for it. That's me so proud of you. See, this is great because you can like watch yourself back. Like everyone can like watch. Okay. All right, guys. What not to do is that. All right. Anyway, so next we're going to talk about, well, first, does anyone have any questions about that? Everyone understands why to not do what Jay just did. Oh my God. All right. So, yeah, Jay can be our like what not to do person. Oh my God, Faith, welcome back. Okay, so now we're gonna just practice a trot jump. We're gonna just do it over the same jump. This jump is the star of the show today. So if anyone doesn't know how to do a trot jump, it's basically a fake trot jump because you're technically gonna be cantering, but the goal is to just canter as close to the jump as you can so that it doesn't look like you're even in the canter. So basically you trot up to the jump just like real life, and then as soon as you get near the jump, you tap up to the canter. Okay, don't do what I just did. Hold on. Just, yeah. So basically, you have to go up to the canter early enough so that that doesn't happen. But anyway, tap up to the canter and then jump right away, and it should come out good. And then you're going to go back up to the extended canter as quickly as you can after the jump. You know, I should just do it again to like redeem myself. So right about here, go up to the canter. I know obviously that doesn't help people watching in the game, but I'll show you. So right about here, you want to go up to the canter. You don't want to wait. You don't want to wait too long because you'll smack into the jump like I did. So, so yeah. Does anyone have any questions about the trot jump? Oh, and also, no, good question. I just thought of that. So, the biggest question is when to go down to the trot when you have a trot jump. So I would say if it's on like a straightaway, kind of like this one is, I would go down to the trot probably about this distance away, which is like, you know, probably like 4 strides out, something like that. You don't want to like go down to the trot way too far away, and the judge is just gonna get annoyed because you're taking forever. But you kind of want to avoid going down the trot too close. Like I would say here is like way too close. So you definitely want to give yourself a decent amount of time. And you want to definitely have time to straighten out before getting to the jump and before going down to the trot. So does that make sense? I don't know how to give you guys like a distance since we're, you know, there's no measuring devices in Star Stable. So I would say about this far away, which is like 4 to 5 strides out. And then afterwards, you just want to pick up the extended canter as quickly as you can. So, does that make sense? Any questions about that? It's pretty straightforward. Um, it can be difficult if you're not used to doing them, so I would definitely say to like practice them as much as you can, and you'll get like a better feel for it. Um, but yeah, okay. So let's have everyone line up again, same place, and then we'll do this trot jump. And then obviously the trot jumps are judged just like every other jump, pretty much. You still want to be very centered and straight, which should be easier because you're going so slow. So, but sometimes it's not. All right, whoever's first, go for it. And feel free to like canter a little bit, yeah, so that this doesn't take forever. That was good distance. Very nice. Good job. I'm not going to be able to see it too much because most of the time you're just going to like float through it, but as long as you make it over, that usually means it went well. So, all right, whoever's next, go ahead. I know sometimes people worry that, like sometimes you're like still in the cantering animation or the trot animation even after the jump. Good job, Gio. That was very nice. And if that happens, it doesn't matter. Like as long like the judge can tell that you're in the extended canter even if like the animation is like stuck. All right, whoever's next, go for it. Yeah, if you're doing like the fast trot thing, like it's fine. Like we can tell, it's fine. It doesn't look the best, but it's fine. Oh, see, I cursed everyone. See, as long as you see, like, you know, though, that I did it, so it happens sometimes. That was very nice. See, but you did the exact right thing. If that happens, just do a nice little circle, go right back to it. It'll be fine. Whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, we are practicing a trot jump. Yeah, feel free to come closer to watch if you want. That was very nice. Good job. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. And you guys can just go once the person jumps in front of you. That's totally fine. You gotta just keep it moving. We gotta get to the evil rollbacks. Very nice. Good job. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. It's really just one, and it's not even that evil. So, but yeah, sometimes there's scary rollbacks. That was good, Emmy. A little bit left of center. That was nice. Rollbacks. I like am always stressed about crashing into trot jumps. That was very nice. Good job. I always get stressed like to this day, so don't worry. You're not alone. They're like scary. Like sometimes they're like a hit or miss. Like you think you've got it, but you don't. Good job. Very nice. My best advice is if it's an arena that you can knock the jumps down, definitely knock the jumps down because the judge won't know. And if it's me, I don't even care anyway. So, all right, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, that box. Oof. I am never putting that in a course ever again. Ever. Absolutely ever. I hate it so much. Very nice. Good job. Also, if you I'm not too picky about this, so like if you canter like a little bit too early and like there's a canter stride in there, it's fine. Like I don't really care about that. Other judges might care, like other places for other shows, but I don't. Very nice, except for that gallop at the end. Don't do that. Oh my god, that's like one thing that scares me is when you're like trying to go back to the extended as quickly as you can and you like accidentally start galloping. Yeah, that's definitely something to be careful of. Because like sometimes the game just like lags. That was very good. You guys are doing great. All right, next up, go ahead. Yeah, like, and you're like, a little shaky and you just like accidentally double tap, It's like, uh, it's the worst. Very nice. A little bit crooked, but it's okay. We're not focusing on that. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Oh my God, Jay. Jay, you're supposed to be taking pictures. What are you doing? I think you're our sole photographer today. Unless Alice is here. I'm not sure. That was very nice. Good job. Oh my God, thank God, Alice. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Are we halting after? No, so you can just go back to the extended after this jump. Sorry if I saw that really late. Oh no, Faith, you did what I did. It's okay. You can just circle to the right or left and give it another go. It's fine. I literally did it before. I don't know if you were here for that, but it's it's a struggle. These are a little bit high for trot jumps, so I'm like really testing you guys today, but normally I pick like very small like cross rails if there are any. Cuz trot jumps are hard. There you go. Good job. These jumps are sticky, man. All right, go ahead. Whoever's next. Oh, we got a bolter. All the horses are spicy today. There you go. Good job. A little rough at the beginning, but it's okay. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Yeah, all the horses are spicy. It's the cold snap. It's like 30 degrees here. Very nice. Good job. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Oh my God, we're like just barely gonna have time for rollbacks, but we're gonna make it happen. These clinics always fly by, I swear. Very nice, Willow. Good job. I think it's like 30 degrees here. It's horrible. Go ahead, Minnie. I wish it was 85, but I also don't want the humidity of the places that it's 85. Good job, Minnie. Yeah, I can't with the humidity. I'd cry. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Oh my God. It just starts pouring out of nowhere. Very nice. Good job. All right, last but not least, go for it. I love the Pasofino extended canter. It's so powerful. Very nice. Good job. All right. Does anyone have questions about trot jumps? Oh my God, snow already. Stop. It was like hailing here last night. Anyway, so trot jumps, yeah, it'll always say on the course diagram, if it's a trot jump, it'll have like a little star by the number and then it'll say at the bottom usually. Sometimes the trot jump is right after the halt jump, so you'll go like right from the halt to the trot. So those are very like, they're like tricky little sections, but they're fun. I think they're fun. And those are good because then you know to just like trot after the halt and you don't have to worry about like when to go down to the trot or anything. All right, so let's get to our final topic, which is inside turns. If we say rollbacks, we just mean that like it's a jump that, well, it's a pair of jumps, sorry. So the first jump, and then after the first jump, you do basically like a 180-degree turn to the next jump. That's a rollback. Um, so, so in a medal course, it won't always be necessarily a rollback that needs an inside turn. Like it might just be like an inside turn to another jump that's not a 180-degree turn. But for today, we're going to do kind of a rollback just so it's a little more obvious. So I'm going to show you the two jumps. First, I'm going to ride it without the inside turn so that you can see that there's like two options. So it's the same first jump. And then if you didn't take the inside turn, you'd come all the way out here. Like if this is like a hunter course. And then jump 2 is this outer jump here. So the inside hand turn version would be to go this way and then come around that little wheelbarrow thing to jump 2. Okay, so did everyone see the difference there? Yes. So inside turn does not equal slicing jumps. That's like one of the biggest things that like some people struggle with is they think that that if we want inside turns, we want them to take the turn like as tight as possible, basically like a jumper turn, and that's not the case. So inside just means that it means that you're going to take a shorter track to that jump if possible. And this can be any of the jumps on the course. You just have to you have to just get out there and like test out different tracks. But in this case, the inside turn would be coming to the inside of this like wall of hay. And it doesn't really matter like how close you get to this hay or, if you make the turn tighter, it's still an inside turn. So I always say to make your inside turns as wide as possible while still being an inside turn, just to like set yourself up as best you can for that second jump. So does that make sense? So like here, for example, you want to come all the way out and then it gives you plenty of time to straighten out for jump 2. I can ride it one more time if you guys want, but does that make sense? You're not gonna fail. It's easy. The trickiest part is just like deciding whether or not you need to do an inside turn or like can do an inside turn because every course is different. And the judge is not going to tell you what the ideal track would be. All right, so that was the two jumps again in the track that I want you guys to go. So if you're ready, you can go ahead and line up. And we will do our final exercise. After the second jump, you can just turn left probably and kind of stand wherever, as long as you're not blocking the track. All right, so I think everyone's good. Again, if you need to watch, feel free to stand in that middle section. All right, so whoever's first, go for it. Wheeze. Wheeze on the Appaloosa. Wheeze, you're on an Appaloosa. Surprised you didn't bring the warm blood. The heck? I love how I just realized that. Good first jump. A teensy bit crooked, but that was nice. Very nice inside turn. Very nice and smooth. Really good job. A little bit right of center on the second jump. That was very nice. Very, very good. All right, whoever's next, go for it. Yeah, the next person up, you can definitely start going once they jump the second jump. Very nice. First jump, a little bit left of center, but that was good. And really good second jump. That was very nice. All right, whoever's next, go for it. So I will touch on screen delay now a little bit. Very nice first jump. So in this case, screen delay doesn't really affect you because there's plenty of time to straighten out for these two jumps, so you don't have to worry about it. But very nice second jump. Good job. Whoever's next, go ahead. But if it was an inside turn where the turn is like very tight, then you do have to worry about the screen delay a little bit. And you basically just want to jump the jump a little bit to the outside of the turn. I can demonstrate that after you guys are done, but very nice, Jade. A little bit crooked on that second one. You were like angled right slightly, but that was good. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. So, I guess I can like try to explain it with these two jumps. So let's just like imagine that these two jumps were a lot closer together and the turn was like super tight. Basically, you would just have to jump that jump to a little bit left of center to compensate for screen delay. So hopefully that makes sense. That was very nice. Good job. Both jumps were very good. Go ahead, whoever's next. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have like a more specific question, let me know. But yeah, screen delay is weird. You're basically always like behind where you think you are, or like inside of where you think you are. That was nice. A little bit crooked on jump 2, but that was a really good turn. On screen delay, do you go wider than the turn you're currently doing or inside? So you always want to go wider. Nice first jump. Because the screen delay, it'll basically make you look more to the inside of the turn on the judge's screen than you actually are. So you have to like go wider. That was a very nice jump too, by the way. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. But I can show you what I'm trying to say at the end. I know it's a little hard to like visualize sometimes. Good jump 1, a little bit crooked on that first jump. That was good. Nice inside turn. And really nice second jump. Only like a little bit left of center on that second jump. Yeah, I saw that. Very nice first jump. Oh my god, the paint horses are so cute. Very nice. Good job. Oh, it's fine. Just run over all the sheep, honestly. I wish the sheep like at least walked around or something. That was a nice first jump. You were like a little bit crooked. You were like pointing to the right a little bit over the jump. That was very nice. Very nice turn. And really good second jump. You guys are getting the hang of it. I would love to pet sheep also. Very good first jump. Yeah, it's also important to make your inside turns look very smooth. That was very nice. Good job. So you want to like have a nice good arc, you know, you want to make it a nice even turn, which most of you guys are doing a great job, by the way. Good first jump. A little bit crooked. I would say turn towards that first jump a little sooner and you'll be lined up a little bit better. Very nice second jump. That was excellent. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. We're almost done, guys. Almost there. Really good first jump. Oh my god, Faith. I know it's like if you're not a patient person, it can be hard to do like hunters because you're just like, oh my god, this takes forever. That was very good. 10 out of 10. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Go, Faith. I believe in you. I literally love all of the warm blood colors. Like, it's sickening. Really nice turn. There you go. Yeah, that was great. A little bit left of center on jump 2, but that was very nice. All right, whoever's next, go ahead. Oh my god, the next 3 horses are like the same color. I love it. Yeah, I love hunters. It's so calming to watch. Very nice first jump. A little bit right of center, but that was very good. Nice turn and good second jump. Good job. All right. Oh my god, I know. Like watching those derbies is like, I just cry inside. Very nice turn, Eve. Really good job. That was excellent. I love the hat, by the way. Someone without a helmet. I love it. Good first jump. A little bit right of center. That was very good. Very nice turn. And really good second jump. Nice job. All right, whoever's next, go for it. Oh, Minnie's got the weed hat on. It's that time of night. Oh gosh, are you galloping? Okay, extended canter. Miss Lydia is zooming. Okay, second jump was way better. That first one, you did slice it a little, but I will chalk that up to the galloping. That was nice. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Nice, Jennifer. A little bit right of center on that first jump. That was nice. Okay, so you took the long path. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have you do that again. It's okay. Oh my gosh, it's fine. All right, so, oh gosh, did you fall off? Oh no. It's a catastrophe over here. Okay, so do that again. You're gonna go to the inside of that like line of hay bales on the far end though. You're gonna do a nice inside turn. So go ahead whenever you're ready. I'll yell at you if you do anything this time. No, I'm kidding. I can never yell at you guys. Yep, there you go. Good job. Much better. Much better. Oh no, don't hit the wheelbarrow. All right, good job. Nice recovery there. Everyone's got spunky horses today. I don't know what's in the air. No, that was fine. It's okay. It's totally fine. This is the place to mess up. Don't worry. Okay, go ahead, Minnie. I love how everyone's lined up all the way over there in the corner. Nice first jump. I know everyone's like creeping over there. It's great. Very nice. Good job, Minnie. Good job as usual. Okay, so did anyone want me to like explain the screen delay thing a little bit more, or did that make sense? Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys come over to um why don't you guys actually, you know what? Just stay where you are, but like back up a little bit. Like kind of back everyone starts backing up. Just like gather like over by me a little bit more so that you can see the jumps that are right here better. Yeah, like come huddle around me. Yes. As long as you can see like these 2 jumps here, that's fine. Okay, so let's say this is the jump in question, and let's just like imagine that there's like a rail like right here, and you have to take this jump on a very sharp turn. Well, let's just pretend. and your turn is to the right. So let's say I'm coming at this jump, pretend like I'm cantering. If you were to jump it on this turn like this, in the middle, like that, on the judge's screen, you would actually be like here probably. So pretty off center. So does that make sense? I hope. Oh God, you're doing the changing hats thing again. Stop. I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, does everyone get what I said? Okay, so to compensate for that, when you're coming around the turn, you're just gonna jump the jump a little more left than you think. So you probably want to jump it like here, which is like, kind of like halfway in between the middle and the left end of the jump. And that way, on the judge's screen, you'll be pretty much in the middle. It can be very subtle though, and it literally like all depends on the turn. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Mhm. Yep. If you need like help visualizing it, I would definitely recommend like having a friend help you if possible, or like, I mean, like I've like gotten on like a second account and like watched myself jump to like get a better idea, but hopefully that makes sense. But it is hard because it all depends like on the turn and like how much time you actually have to straighten out. So it can be a little tricky since you're kind of just like going at it blindly. um, but yeah, does anyone have any questions? Yeah, it's all Star Stable's fault because they have so much, screen delay. Okay, any final questions before we wrap it up? When we trot jump, how long until we extended canter? Do you mean like after the trot jump? So you want to go up to the extended canter as soon as you can. So ideally, like within like a couple strides. Yeah. It is possible to do a trot jump and like go directly up to the extended canter, like over the jump, but it's like really hard. I would not recommend doing it. But you're more than welcome to do that. It's just, it can be a little tricky. Oh my God, if we could build our own courses, I would cry. Tears of joy. Has anyone been asking questions in the chat in Discord? I haven't even looked. No, okay. Oh my God, daily question and daily poll. Holy crap. All right. Oh my God. You know what? We need like Jorvik Stables updated. We need courses there. We need like the whole shebang. I would cry. Also, Paddock Island. I would love to do shows there. It's so pretty there. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, anyway. Okay, last chance questions. Obviously, feel free to ask questions anytime in Discord. Oh my God, my voice. I sound like a child right now. Yeah, everyone did amazing today. I would definitely recommend watching this back and you can like see how you did a little bit better. And that'll help you like with visualizing stuff. Wheeze, I'm so proud of you all. Oh my God. Yeah, and if you missed any of it, you can watch that back. I'm gonna try to post it tonight, but it takes a while because it's such a long video, so it might not be up until tomorrow, sadly. But I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, all right. Good job, everyone. I guess it's so long. Yeah, good job, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to our last clinic of the year. But don't worry, we have a couple more shows and we have year-end awards, so that'll be fun. Yeah, no pretzel barking today. All right, thanks for coming, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.